East Tennessee Houndsman with you today. I wanted to come on here and do a good educational video. So jumping straight into that, I want to go ahead and get on the topic of maybe some of you guys are like, hey, I'm looking for help, man. I want to start this sport. I'm new to it. I don't know what I'm doing. And you want to get you a coon dog. Don't go out here and buy you a 6-week, 7-week old pup. Don't buy you 2-3 month old pup. Just because you have no clue about the sport, you have no dog, you have no light, you have no dog box, and you go to get a dog. I would buy a finished dog that knows what he's doing and go and watch that dog perform in the woods before you buy him and hand money over to somebody. You tell him, hey, I want to go to the woods, I want to see this dog hunt, and I will buy him off that tree. I want to see at least 3 trees with coons in them. I don't want to see no slick tree. I don't want to see, a den tree is okay. You get a den tree while you're out there and 2 coons, buy the dog. But tell him, hey, I will give you the money for the dog when he's at the tree and I see the coon. Then you have proof and rest assured knowledge that you're getting a dog that knows what he's doing. Don't get a pup. So when you get that finished dog, hunt him for, a year or 2. Few months, 6, 7, 8 months, until you feel comfortable enough and you're financially stable enough to get you another little pup, then buy you a puppy. Now, older dog is going to be able to teach that puppy what to do. Then, after you're starting to run that puppy with that old dog, you know what I mean? Then you got you a pair of hounds that know what they're doing. And that's one piece of advice that I have. And another piece of advice that I have is like maybe some of your guys are like, hey, I got a dog that's not wanting to stay at the tree. He's treeing, but he's tree jacking. He's not wanting to stay at the tree. He's pulling up short. He's treeing for only 10 minutes. You're like, okay, he's treed. Let's walk to him. Well, as soon as you go to walk to him, 10, 15 minutes into your walk, he just shuts up. Gone. He's run on, hunting another 150 yards. If you're hunting feeder buckets, don't hunt as many feeder buckets. If he's a finished dog, he knows what to do. You shouldn't still be hunting him off a feeder bucket. That'll mess him up bad. And shooting too many coons out, to me, in my opinion, really does mess with the dog as well, especially on that point up short part. He's used to getting lots of coons shot out to him. He's excited. He's going to pull up short. He might be treeing on a tree here, and then 2 trees over, the coon is in that tree. And a lot of that too has to do with like coons tree tapping dogs and tapping a tree, jumping on the side of it, and then running off. And that dog smells that tree where he tapped on it, and he falls and settles up short. If he does that, I've had my dogs do that. And what I do is when I go to that tree and I look up there and I'm not seeing that coon and I know he's 2-3 trees over, I'm not going to say nothing to him. I hit the tone on the collar, I say dead. I move on. I still sit there in that same area and I'll let him hunt that same area and check himself. And 9 times out of 10, he's going to circle back around. That coon's not going to go nowhere because he just treed 2 trees over from him. That coon's still going to be up there. So just let him work around and he'll find that tree. Tie him up to the tree. If he's pulling up short and coming off tree, tie him to the tree. That way he cannot run off. That's one good way to fix that. And you're like, you come to me and you say, hey, I got a dog. He doesn't really know what to do. He's green. I've paid this money for him. He's got papers on him. He's treed dogs treed coons when he was younger. But you get him. And you don't do the part of where you go watch him in the woods. Maybe get a dog gift to you. You're trying to train a dog. Along the lines of training a dog, do not show a coon dog too many caged coons. Coons come out at night. Don't show a dog caged coon all kinds of times during the day. Coon dogs are different from bird dogs, squirrel dogs, rabbit dogs. Squirrel dogs and rabbit dogs, they can hunt off sight, but they're, you know what I mean? A coon dog is solely going to put his nose to the ground and follow that coon, his tracks, and track him back to where he's at and train off of scent. He's a scent hound, not a sight hound. Sometimes a coon dog can hunt off of sight, chasing and catching him on the ground. But a scent dog does not need to see a caged coon too many times. It'll ruin him. It'll ruin a dog. So my rule of thumb when I'm raising a pup is I'll train obedience and a coon tail all the way up from that dog is 6 weeks old to about 4 months old. Run that tail. Let him find that tail. Teach the box commands. You want him to be mannered in the box. You want him to be mannered in the kennel. You want him to be mannered off the leash and on the leash. You don't want him pulling you. You don't want him walking you. You want to walk that dog. Teach him those commands and get him right. And I say when a dog's about 5-6 months old, then they can handle themselves in a fight with a raccoon. And around that time, 4 or 5 months old, I'll show a dog their first live cage coon. And it should be the only time you have to do it, unless you have to do it one more time. 2 times, 2-3 times is all you should show a dog a live coon. And this next step is very vital. You got a young dog, you're training him. Training obedience, training, the coon tail, letting him find that tail, training it, getting good on that. 4 or 5 months old, you show him that coon. He doesn't go off on the coon. Don't freak out. Some dogs are going to be a little sketch. They're going to be a little nervous. If he doesn't go off on it, that's fine. Take that coon to your spot, let it go. Keep doing the same exact thing that you've been doing on training. Then you trap another coon. You want to show him that coon again. Well, 2-3 months down the road, or shorter than that, maybe a few weeks down the road, you show that dog a cage coon. Goes off on it. Going off. That's good. That's really good. That's showing that he's got interest. That's showing that coon has pissed him off. That's what you need. So you let him work that coon good too, right at dusk. He's going off on that coon. Take that coon like you would do a tail. Tie him up, drag that cage around, and tie it up in a tree way over your head. You don't want that coon to be hanging down in eyesight where that dog can just see him. You want to pull that string up there and pull that cage up there real high in a tree. You let him find it. Tree it. Alright, good. Now that night, take him to your hunting spot. Leave him in the dog box. Walk that trap 100 yards down the trail there. Make shorter than that, 50 yards down the trail. Come here, buddy. Then cut that coon loose. Take that dog down there where you let that coon loose, cut him loose, let him in there and let him hunt it. May take him a minute, may take him a second. But when he finds it, go in there and tie that dog to the tree. Then when you find the coon, sit there and let that dog work that track real good. Work that tree real good. Give him treats. Give him begging strips. Give him milk bones. Pet him up. Then shoot that coon out on him. When you shoot that coon out on him, that should finish him up right there. To not finish him up, but get him to where you really want him. Where he's going to start heating up, start clicking. So after you do that, I suggest hunting some feeder buckets. Maybe a month. In kill season, you want to hit it a little hard. You want to take and shoot coons out, to that dog. And that should be a sure way to get a good dog going. And that's really, as far as thinking about tips and things like that too, I can give you, kennel tips. It's like during the summer, if you got a lot of flies around your kennel, you can take some vinegar, cat full of vinegar, pour it in your dog's water to keep the flies away. Take some fly ribbon strips, hang up in the corners of your kennels. That'll work too. Always give your ivermectin once a month. It's a heartworm preventative as well. Raw eggs, that'll build protein and muscle and things like that. But there's just so much that I could get into that I wish that I really had more time for. But and I hope that this video has been educational. I hope that you guys have maybe gotten a little bit of wisdom from this video. If there's any feedback, comment, ask me. Subscribe, give me some likes. If there's anything content wise that you want to see, another video like this that you guys would like for me to put out, just reach out, and that's all that I need right there. And I'll do my best to do my part and give you results that I hope that you guys like. So that being said, East Tennessee Houndsman is out, and y'all have a great weekend.